Hey everybody, Chris here again. I've got another collection update video. This is going to be all the Marvel graphic novels and trades that I got over the course of 4 months from June, July, August, and September 2019. So I'll show you what I got. I joined a subscription service called the Marvelous Box. It's a service that they send out four times a year. It's $25 plus $5 shipping, and you get it's only Marvel trade paperbacks and graphic novels. Each box contains over $100 worth of books, and it's only $30, which is a phenomenal deal, really awesome. I'll show you what I got. I got my first box. They normally send about 4 to 5 books per box. So I'll show you what I got. So the first book that I got was this Black Panther series. I think it's the 2016 series. It's Black Panther Book 1, A Nation Under Our Feet. Got this in my box, and this book retails at $16.99. So the box is $30. So $16.99. And then one thing that they did, they sent me volume 2 of a particular run, which I'm not a big fan of because I like, having the full story. I know some storylines can stand alone on their own, but it's just weird to be thrown into the middle of like a story or have like this collection 2 on the spine and not have collection 1, which collection 1 for this is really hard to find. But it's the event Earth Mightiest Heroes, The Avengers, the complete collection by Jeff Johns, volume 2. This has issues 64 through 76 of the 1988 series. So nice book. This one is retailed at $30, so this alone was the cost of the entire box. But yeah, so The Avengers by Jeff Johns, complete collection, volume 2. And then one thing I got, like, I'm so excited they sent me this. It's Wolverine Origin. This has Wolverine Origin volume, issue 1 through 6. Brand new, still in the plastic. I can't wait to read this. I remember when this came out, kind of. I think it was this series. But yeah, this book is $30 again, so yeah, pretty good deal. Hardcover. Nice book, still wrapped in plastic, brand new. All these books are brand new and they came in really good condition, so. And then another book I got was, it's like, it already started in another trade, and this book can stand alone by itself, but again, I would have preferred the first half. It's this Thanos, the Infinity Conflict, and this book is $25. So the entire box I paid $30 for, and I got all 4 books, which came out to about $102. So pretty good deal, and these books are really nice. Just, the weird thrown into the middle of the storylines. This series, or, storylines started in Thanos, the Infinity Siblings, which I have in my Amazon shopping cart, because I need to know how it all started, so, but I mean, these books are really nice. Back here, sorry for the glare. Nice books. So that was everything I got via that Marvelous box. I think the next box is going to ship out in December, and I can show you everything I got there. Hopefully I'll get volume 2 of the Black Panther series and see what else they throw in there. But moving along, I got this series via Cheap Graphic Novels. I've been meaning to pick this up for a while because it's one of my favorite series. I used to have the singles, a lot of the single issues from the beginning of this series, but it is the Epic Collection for the New Mutants. New Mutants Epic Collection. This is the beginning. This is volume 1, if you can see on the back here. This has issues, it has Marvel Graphic Novel number 4, New Mutants number 1 through 12, Uncanny X-Men 167, Marvel Team Up Annual number 6, the Magic miniseries 1 through 4, and material from Marvel Team Up number 100. And I paid $23, $24 for this off of cheapgraphicnovels.com. It's a pretty good deal. And then I'm not sure if I included this in a previous video. But a series I've been collecting, Wolverine and the X-Men, I found volume 4 at Second and Charles, and I paid $6.35 for this. So this has issues 14 through 18. Wolverine and the X-Men, volume 4. Looks like it's Avengers versus the X-Men in this particular storyline. And then I found these at in-stock trades. I needed to get some more X-Men stories that I didn't have physically, like some of the more classic storylines. I got X-Men Days of Future Past trade. It says Uncanny X-Men, or X-Men, it collects X-Men 138 through 141, Uncanny X-Men 142 for 143, and X-Men Annual number 4. So this is a really, there was a movie adaptation kind of, it didn't follow the book per se, X-Men Days of Future Past. And then finally, a X-Men film adaptation that didn't follow the storyline, the Dark Phoenix Saga. I got X-Men, the Dark Phoenix Saga, and trade paperback. This has Uncanny X-Men 129 through 137. Chris Claremont involved, of course. Awesome. Love Chris Claremont. Can't wait to read this. I like that the spines on these match. They're both, have the same, creative team behind them, so that was cool. And then I got this off of Cheap Graphic Novels. It was only $10, and it was X-Men related. And it also has another team that I like. It's X-Men Alpha Flight hardcover edition. This was only $10 on Cheap Graphic Novels. It's got X-Men and Alpha Flight number 1 through 2 from 1985, X-Men and Alpha Flight from 1998 1 through 2, and X-Men number 109, 120, 121, and 139 through 140. So a lot of X-Men and Alpha Flight centric issues right here together. $10 hardcover, couldn't beat it. And then these next two X-Men books, I actually got these via Ollie's. It's like a discount chain store. There was one about 30 minutes and a couple towns over for me. I got a membership, little card that you get savings on, and I wanted to go there specifically for the graphic novels because I've seen others post videos about them, so I figured I'd check it out. But I got this X-Men book for $8, brand new, and it's X-Men Battle of the Atom. Another hardcover here. It's really nice. This was only $8. It's kind of thick. Pretty awesome. And then I also got this at Ollie's as well, another X-Men trade. It's this I paid $6 for. It's X-Men No More Humans. It's original, an original storyline collected in hardcover. Hardcover again. Not too thick of a book, but for $6, this is awesome. Excuse me. And then I started collecting. Of course, I started collecting this. And then they announced that they were going to re-release this in a big omnibus or bigger collection for a decent price. But I started collecting the series that would eventually turn into X-Statix. I got X-Force, New Beginnings. This is Volume 1 with the new cast. And then I got X-Force Volume 2, which finishes out their storyline before spinning off into the X-Statix series. Looking forward to reading this, definitely, because I've heard great things about it. And I got these off of eBay. And then at my local Second and Charles, on eBay and Second Charles, I got Volume 1 on eBay of X-Statix. Can't wait to read this after I read the X-Force. And then I got X-Statix Volume 2, and I paid $6 for this, $6.30 for this at my local Second and Charles. So looking forward to reading that. So those are all the X-Men centric books I got. I'm going to show you everything else I got here. A lot of this next series I'm going to show you, I got all of these primarily on eBay from various sellers and in bundles and for really good prices, and they're all in really great condition. So thank you, eBay sellers. I got Thunderbolts Classic Volume 1, a series I used to have in singles as well when I was younger. Love this series. I got a bunch of Thunderbolts trades, and I wish they would do a new Thunderbolt series per Marvel, and actually make it good. I don't know. I got New Thunderbolts Volume 1, One Step Forward. New Thunderbolts Volume 2, Modern Marvels. New Thunderbolts Volume 3, Rite of Power. So, looking forward to reading these. Love Thunderbolts. And then I also got Thunderbolts Civil War. This has issues 101 through 105. Thunderbolts Guardian Protocols. This has issue 106 through 109. And then I got Thunderbolts Secret Invasion. eBay again from my comic shop. Thunderbolts Burning Down the House. In a previous video, I showed you some Thunderbolts trades that I'd already gotten that kind of, start the beginning of some of these trades and like another, spot or two in this collection. So filling in the Thunderbolts, gonna have it all hopefully eventually. I know there's still some issues that they haven't released in trade. After I think like issue 50, I think there's still some holes, like 30 issues or so that haven't been collected yet. So Thunderbolts Widowmaker, the Punisher, or Nick Fury. Thunderbolts Cage, Power Man. So yeah, those are all the Thunderbolts books I got. Another book I got via Ollie's is a series I've never heard of, but it was only $4. Grant Morrison's involved. It's a series called Marvel Boy. It's 6 issues. On the Cosmic Marvel side of things, it looks like. Yeah. Marvel Boy, pretty decent looking. And then a series I found on Amazon, I believe. I was kind of lenient about buying a book on Amazon, but I only paid $8 for it. It's in really good condition. It's the series called Patsy Walker Hellcat, like a Hellcat mini-series, 5-issue mini-series. I've always been curious about this character. Never seen her in much other than like some comedic sort of stories, so it was interesting to find this sort of more serious series. I like the cover and the back with the art. Like the character herself doesn't look like this in there. She's kind of like cartoony a little bit, like some of her more recent appearances. So I was kind of but it was still it was still pretty good. And then I found this on eBay for $13 or $14. It's this Hawkeye trade. It has a bunch of Hawkeye and Mockingbird mini-series and like short little series in here. It's got New Avengers, the Reunion 1 through 4, Hawkeye and Mockingbird number 1 through 6, Widowmaker 1 through 4, Hawkeye Blind Spot 1 through 4, Hawkeye and Mockingbird sketchbook, and material from Dark Reign, New Nation, and Enter the Heroic Age number 1. So there's a ton of Hawkeye stories in here. I think there's like about 18 issues and like a lot of supplemental material in here. This is a really thick book, and I only paid $14 for it. Yeah, like the retail on this alone is like $35, so 14 bucks. And then one final Marvel book that I got this at Ollie's as well, and I paid $15 for this brand new wrapped in plastic. It's this, it's a complete series. It's like 12 issues. I think 13. There's a bonus issue. It's the series called The 12. And I paid $15 for this at Ollie's. It was brand new. It's a complete hardcover series. So I've been getting a lot of hardcovers over the last 4 months. The 12 looks really good, looks really interesting. But yeah, if you've read any of these, let me know what you thought about them. But that's all the Marvel graphic novels and trades I got from June, July, August, and September 2019. I should hopefully have a video up soon to show you all the DC stuff that I got. So until then, have a good night. Bye.